Hey, Hawkamaniacs, your friendly neighborhood That TS Hawkeye guy here. Gonna do a top five list. We're gonna do a couple of top five lists. I like doing them that, and I get to show quite a few figures. So, uh, like I said, my output has been, will be reduced for the month of December. That's just the way it goes. So top five Mandalorian and Mandalorian adjacent figures. Fennec Shand. These are the two honorable mentions. I want to say these are just the figures. These aren't characters because I've never seen The Mandalorian or the Book of Boba Fett. Don't have a Disney Plus account. I live in a trailer. I don't have a Disney Plus account. I don't even have a Wi-Fi connection. So, that being said, these are my two honorable mentions. Bo-Katan, just because this is a great figure. It almost made this was number five, then it wasn't, then it was, then it wasn't. So I had to mention her. Uh, and Fennec Shand, not a Mandalorian. That's why I said Mandalorian adjacent. Because I didn't feel that I could really add her into the Mandalorian countdown, being as she's human. So, but had she been added, she probably would have been number two. So, now, on to the countdown. Number five, we have Axe Wolves. Again, I've seen clips of them on YouTube. That's about it. This is the original release, I think, with the mask, not the swappable head. And it's one of the many figures that looks like my buddy Les. So, if I ever break down and make a Les custom, I know which head to use. So, this is one of the greatest Star Wars figures for articulation, which is why it does score on the list. This was one of the figures that I bought, one of the first figures that I bought when I was really starting to get into Star Wars again. So I'd had maybe a handful of figures. I bought this, and this really got me looking for more. So he should have been higher, I guess. But all right, Axe Wolves, number five. Number four, the first of three deluxe figures on our list. Four deluxe figures. All right, maybe I should have done deluxe figures, but anyway, so we have Paz Vistula. This figure's great. Great articulation, comes with a great weapon, holds his weapons well, comes with some great accessories. And I got him last year. He was on my top five list last year, I think. Forget which number. So, number four, Paz Vistula. Number three, we have the Mandalorian. These figures are essentially the same figure, just a repaint. I can't tell you which one I like more. I go back and forth. You know, I like the colors on this one because he does look dingier. But again, with this one, I like that he doesn't look dingy, that he looks really clean and more, I don't know, more imperial, I guess. So, anyway, all right, so there's number three. Number two, Sabine Wren, another deluxe figure. The Mandalorian was the only figure that wasn't deluxe on this list, so. But no, Sabine Wren, I got this figure, thought it was great, know nothing about the character, but she comes with a lightsaber, and she has got some cool armor, so. Number two. So this is a total cheat, because tied for number one. How could I not have Boba Fett number one? But this Jango Fett is just amazing. These were both deluxe figures. This is one of the newer figures I have in my collection. This is the recent deluxe figure. Unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. So, there's nothing about this figure that I dislike. So, this also has the swappable head, not the mask. Boba has the mask. Not going to come off for me there, but yeah. Nothing I can really say. And it's the Tatooine Boba Fett, especially. I have like the classic original trilogy look Boba Fett. I think that's where the gun comes from, but a lot of Boba Fett's in my collection. So, but yeah, this is the deluxe version. I missed out on it initially. I found it on the secondary market for cheaper than it would have been retail, and it was mint on card, so that's great. And come on, this is the greatest Jango Fett. I think, like, I'll never need to buy another Jango. All my Jango needs are now taken care of. So, all right. So, tied for number one, we have Boba and Jango Fett. You know, there were a lot of other Mandalorian figures I do have. I could have done top 10, but it would have been multiple Boba Fett's. You know, there would have been the troop builders, there would have been the armorer, but yeah. So, yeah, top 5 Mandalorian and Mandalorian adjacent characters. All right, friends, we'll talk again soon.